Ladies and gentlemen, 200 crore rupees wedding in UAE this February put the spotlight on Mahadev betting app. It came under the Enforcement Directorate's scan. What also came under Enforcement Directorate lens was a Bollywood link. However, what was brushed aside, brushed under the carpet, I would say, was the political backing to this particular scam. Today here on Republic, we will unravel India's biggest political scam in a four-part expose. Now, what essentially do these investigations really prove? Republic spent roughly about 9 days in the poll-bound state of Chhattisgarh to find out the key players in this case. Players whom perhaps even the investigative agencies may have brushed it under the carpet, or perhaps may have are still looking at it. We still do not know at this point in time. But having said that, it raises some very uncomfortable questions as to who exactly was giving this kind of political backing, or else how else would it be possible that a man who started this entire operation back in the year 2017, how did he manage to build an empire of this nature and then scoot away from India? There are three characters who were basically involved, or allegedly involved, I would say, and were aware about the scam. They have revealed the political patronage that was given. They have claimed that the scam was done at the behest of the police officials and the political leaders behind the system. Key characters that have been stunned. Character number one, ladies and gentlemen, it is none other than Dilip Chandrakar. Who is he? Dilip Chandrakar is on your screens right now. He is the uncle of the main accused, Saurabh Chandrakar. 28-year-old Saurabh Chandrakar, who is based out of Dubai, along with his close associate Ravi Uppal, manages to run this entire betting app from there. The allegation is that there is an illegal betting app, and this betting app, the entire operation happens from UAE. In fact, according to the Enforcement Directorate's charge sheet, it turns out that the money that was being siphoned off was being sent to UAE. Now, this man is extremely crucial to this entire investigation done by Republic's SIT, which proves the fact that there was tip-off that was given to the Mahadev owners. Ladies and gentlemen, the raid that the Enforcement Directorate was about to carry out, in this particular case, information about this raid was being leaked. Who exactly did that? According to Dilip Chandrakar, when the raids were being carried out, the owners of Mahadev, that is Saurabh Chandrakar and Ravi Uppal, they were actually watching this entire raid through a CCTV that was installed. Now, the CCTV was beaming live images, which the Enforcement Directorate got to know about it. In fact, that CCTV was also damaged. Then the political aspect also that comes in. There are other key characters that we will slowly reveal, but let's put our focus right now on key character number one that I'm talking about. That's the uncle of Saurabh Chandrakar. Behind this undercover operation is our brave reporter, Harsha, who was there on the ground for about 9 days and in fact spoke to a cross-section of people to find out the real story. And perhaps all this while, a section of the media did not really want to speak about the political patronage, the alleged political patronage. But these stings done by Republic's SIT once again proves the fact that there were people, or rather police officials, who were in cahoots with the owners of Mahadev, allowed them to function. In fact, it so turns out that some police officials allegedly were running the panels, and these panels were largely making the money. So those who were responsible for carrying out an investigation were the ones who were also involved in this entire system. Hence, the question that many are asking tonight is that, was there someone, we do not know who's this someone, was there someone who actually allowed Saurabh Chandrakar to run away from India? And if the police was actually aware of the fact that such a scam existed, that illegal betting was actually happening, why is it that stringent action wasn't taken? Why is it that the nation tonight knows about this particular scam? Only because there is the Enforcement Directorate which was carrying out the investigation. Let me also bring in my colleague Harsha, who's done this deep investigation for roughly about 9 to 10 days in the state of Chhattisgarh, identifying key characters and those who have spilled the bean. Let's begin, Harsha, with the uncle of Saurabh Chandrakar. Give us a sense of what is it that he had to say, how did you manage to speak to him, and why is it that he's revealing all these details about his own nephew?
So Shravan, let me tell you that, we tried to meet the uncle of Saurabh Chandrakar, Dilip Chandrakar. We tried almost continuously for 2 days, but he didn't meet us. It took us a lot of convincing to meet Uncle Dilip Chandrakar, because he told us clearly that he is being watched straight from Dubai. And that is the reason he doesn't want to meet anyone. After 3 days, finally, we convinced him, because we disguised as documentarian. And we got to know that exactly there's a vast nexus in this Mahadev betting scam. And Shravan, when we spoke to him at length, he told us that in 2021, Saurabh Chandrakar came to Bhilai. Before that, in 2020, he previously came for the wedding of his brother, which took place in Roman Park Hotel in Chhattisgarh in Bhilai, where exactly Saurabh Chandrakar, the main promoter of Mahadev betting app, hails from. And the uncle clearly stated that how police officials, the senior officials in government and the entire administration all are in cahoots and working hand in gloves with Mahadev betting scam promoter Saurabh Chandrakar. He also told us that in 2022, Saurabh Chandrakar came. Few police officials, few police constable knew about it, that Saurabh Chandrakar is in Bhilai. He was here for 2 days. He met some of the close aides like Raj Gupta, Satnam, Sagar, Deepak Nepali. These were the names, these were the characters who are still who still have not been caught in this entire Mahadev betting scam. They have fled from Chhattisgarh, from Bhilai, and right now police is searching, and investigation ED is actually searching for Deepak Nepali. They have also raided the house of Deepak Nepali, Sagar and Satnam. And Dilip Chandrakar, the uncle of Saurabh Chandrakar, Shravan, clearly stated that how the councillors of Congress multiple times came to the residence of Dilip Chandrakar. They actually asked him that if they can get a panel, and if they can get a commission through panel. Not only this, he revealed that the raids which took place in Bhilai and in Raipur, in those raids, none of the panel owners were caught. Only the workers who were working in the panel were caught. The main accused in the Mahadev betting app, those were never caught by the Bhilai police. The police was already involved. Police knew about the constables, about the Thana in charge, about the SIs who were working as a panel operator for Mahadev betting scam. And not only this, they were also protecting the interest of Saurabh Chandrakar. Back to you.
Well, in fact, we'll put out the full sting. In fact, there is a lot of curiosity among the people to find out what's the real story behind it. Ladies and gentlemen, we can assure you, my colleague, our senior executive editor,